when Sally comes up to me and she says, Emily, it hurts right here, I want to be saying, oh, that's your boop, and we can do doop 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 for it.
Okay, cool. First, I'm gonna pull Corey and be like super realistic immediately. Even if you know everything, like if you can picture exactly how like your whatever okay, so you know how the bones connect into the joint, and you know how every single bone connects. You know all of the muscles where they attach. You know all the tendons. If somebody tells you like, oh, this hurts here, you're still not gonna be able to do
Well,
that.
no, but I can
Right?
still say, hey, it might be X, Y, and
Right,
Z.
like that's the best you can do. Is you can come up with a list of things it could be.
Right.
And then the other thing I noticed that this is you realize you end up getting to a point where it's like their ability to communicate with you becomes more of a limiting factor of like than what you even know about the
Right.
shoulder. Because Lance, I'm like, he's like, man, right here hurts. I'm like, what does that mean, right? Like, well,
So, okay, for instance, I have a clicking in my shoulder, right here. So, let's diagnose it.
I feel super weird about
But-
this. But,
I'm not here, Jay.
I'll
So,
try
like,
to pretend like that.
not like, but like, okay, so what would you say if somebody came to you and said, hey, I have a clicking shoulder, what would that look like to
The
you?
first thing I would ask is if it's painful. Does it cause pain on the front or on the back side?
Okay.
Right? Like, do you feel like the clicking is on more like the front, is it on the back, or does it feel like it's like deep inside?
Right.
Right?
Because then it would tell you,
Yeah, I can generally tell you at least like what the problem is, or like gives you some more of a work on, right?
okay.
The shoulder joint is like extremely complicated. So I'm like trying my best right now.
So let's
to, like,
let's
hold it
just
back.
let's start from the head to toe. If that's-
Let's
or
start,
whatever you
let's
have
go,
planned. Let's just
let's
do what you
go, let's go bottom up,
Okay.
and let's talk about like the basic way that your body is put together first,
do. Yeah.
right? So you start with like as a stick figure, which that's your like imagine a stick figure that's like your bone structure, right? So, right, you have this segment. It's we're gonna call this your lower leg. This is your leg. Right.
Right.
So from calf, so basically from your knee down to your foot, we're gonna call it your calf or your leg.
Right.
Knee all the way up to your hip, that's your thigh. Right? That's called your thigh. It's like actually what it's called. And then we were talking about the limb segments. Then from hip to shoulder is your trunk, right? So that's your whole torso basically. There's a lot of shit going on in there. That's the part that's the part I'm scared of personally.
So we're not doctors, right?
Right? There's a lot of shit going on in this part. Then you have your limbs. Your arms, here's the cool thing about arms and legs, they're basically the same, right?
That's right.
They're exactly the same. You know why? Because we evolved from quadruped animals. Quadruped means on like all fours, right?
Ah!